your beef, scoreheads? Murph is waiting to hear from you. The beef lines are now open at 312-644-6767. Only on WSCR. The Score.
What's your beef? Fired up. 312-644-6767. It's Murph, driven to you by ChevyDriveChicago.com. And for the best beefs, I'll send you to the best beefs. Brown's, lunchtime, the beefs, the Italian sausage. Put them together, call it a combo. Hey, attend the Iliana Golf merchandise sale November 9th through the 18th at Balmoral Woods in Crete. 20 area professionals have combined their merchandise under one roof to pass drastic savings on to you. Give them a call, 708-672-7448 for information, or just log on to www.balmoralwoods.com.
Hit him up! Move him out!
We want to know what's bothering you in the world of sports. Give Murph a call at 312-644-6767. That's 312-644-6767. And tell him what's beefing you in the world of sports. What's Your Beef is brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering.
You know Brown's tastes better. Hey, look at the time. 21 minutes after 12. Lunchtime in Chicago. 50 Chicagoland. Oh, I can talk soccer. 50 Chicagoland Browns locations. One right up ahead on the left. Pull on in. Lunchtime, the Italian beefs and the Italian sausage. And don't forget, the jumbo buffalo wings are flying off the shelves. Sorry. Let's get to the phone lines. See what the fans are beefing about today. We got Bloomington. Riles is first in line. Hello, Riles.
Hi, Murph. How you doing?
I'm fine. What's your beef?
I got a beef with high-powered agents saying you can't come to the table unless you're prepared to plunk down $350 million. The last real fair free agent negotiation was when Vlad Guerrero signed, I believe, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago for about $15 million a year. And I just hope it blows up in someone's face.
You're talking about A-Rod's face.
And his agent especially.
Well, you raise a great point, Riles. I brought this up before. The agent must have a feel that there's someone out there that's got a lot of money earmarked for Alex Rodriguez. Otherwise, why would he walk away from the 3 years guarantee? This should be very, very interesting. And, hey, maybe he'll end up with an empty wallet or a wallet not quite as fat as he could have had. That's what you're hoping for, right?
Absolutely. Hey, Murph. But, that guy's such a jerk.
Which guy? Who, the agent or A-Rod?
Boris. When the Cubs went after Maddox again, they had a legitimate $8 million offer for him. And he's a whining son of a gun saying, he needs more money than this. They weren't even they weren't negotiating against anybody else. But, he just drums up the business.
Well, evidently his clients think he does a good job, but that's what makes What's Your Beef go round and round. Thanks, Riles.
Thanks, Murph.
I appreciate it. Hey, how about a brand new car? You gotta see Jack.com. Jack Phelan's family-owned Dodge, Suzuki, Isuzus, and Chevys right over there in Berwyn and Lyons. You gotta see Jack Phelan.com. Jay's in Naperville. Hello, Jay.
Murph, I got a beef.
What's your beef?
I'm watching the Green Bay game this Sunday,
yeah.
And, what Brett Favre is doing is amazing. But, the commentators, every single time, they're like, there's Brett Favre, 38-year-old Brett Favre. Oh, 38-year-old Brett Favre just threw a touchdown. I think we've made it to a point that we realize that athletes can get into their late 30s and into their 40s, and that range isn't a big deal anymore, and they should be saying, hey, three-time MVP Brett Favre instead of age. I'm sick of it,
Yeah,
sir.
You know what? You raise a very interesting point. Number one, let the telecast and the greatness stand on its own. We're savvy enough to know if it's a 22-year-old kid or a 42-year-old Testaverde, whatever. I like your angle. You're going to go visit my friends at Brown's. Good beef, Jay.
Thanks, Murph.
Hang on, buddy. I'll bet Jay's going to go over there and say, you know what? I'm hungry. I want what Murph loves, those Maxwell Street Polish, grilled onions, yellow mustard, or maybe Superfan Dan's favorite at Brown's, meatball sandwich. The meatball sandwich, the big meatballs, the marinara sauce, the toasted French bread roll. Bloop. Watch out. One of those meatballs is going to fall right on your tie or right on your pants. Let's go to if you don't have a tie. Chuck is downtown. Hello, Chuck.
Hey, Murph, how you doing?
Fine, Chuck. What's your beef today?
Well, I got a beef with TV networks that hype the game of the century for a week, and then they won't cut away from a blowout to give you the start of the game.
Yeah, now what was that all about? I couldn't believe it. We're, at least in this market, I imagine around a lot of the country, we're watching some bust-out game. I can't remember what it was.
The Vikings
it was
running roughshod.
The game was over, and we finally get to the game that everyone's talked about. TV is hyped, the NFL is packaged up, and they're already into about the 13-and-a-half-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. Made me listen to a radio station.
Well, I tell you what, you're going to go, that's a great beef. Hang on, Chuck, you're going to go to Browns, all right, buddy?
Thank you.
All right, that's a good beef. Everyone's going to Browns, at least when you win. A trip from Murph, Sports Radio 670. Let's catch up on a few things. Look at Austin from Peoria, Brandon over in Lisle, Abe from McHenry, Lonesome George, Shooter from Palos Park. Everyone's beefing on What's Your Beef. It's Murph, back in a flash, 25 minutes there, nonstop sports talk. Football, Saturday football at your house, Sunday football at your house. Browns, $49 football party special. You get the chicken, you get the delicious, famous pasta, the Italian beef, the Italian sausage, the French bread rolls, the peppers, and the giardiniera. Just think about it. Invite everyone over. You're in charge. You're the king. You treat everybody. The Browns, $49 football party special. Check it out right now at brownschicken.com. Order it up for the weekend. It's the score.
Hey, can I come back next week and beef about my landlord?
Sure.
4 greatest words in life. Day off with pay. Hey, it's Murph. It's What's Your Beef. It's Browns. It tastes better. Lunch at Browns. Let's get back to the phone lines. Don't forget, at 1 o'clock, we have baseball on a bearless week. Here after the bye, we'll have Bruce Miles, Cubs beat reporter, and then we'll have Joe Cowley, White Sox beat reporter. Let's get back to the beef lines from Browns. Austin from Peoria. Hello, Austin.
Hey, how you doing, Murph?
Good. What's your beef in Peoria?
Down here in Peoria, I don't know if it's the same problem in Chicago. It's fair weather fans. If you're going to cheer for a team, I feel you should cheer for the team through thick and thin. Last year, people were cheering for the Bears throughout the playoff run in the Super Bowl, and now we got the same people complaining about the same exact team dropping off the bandwagon.
Hey, Austin, the Bears suck.
Yeah, but if you're going to cheer for them when they're good, watch the games when they're bad. That's the only beef that I have, man.
How about Bradley? How about the Peoria Cubbies? I would never boo the Peoria Cubbies. Thank you, Austin. And what's your beef from my friends at Browns? Everyone knows the great chicken at Browns. But the lunches at Browns are unbelievable. They're the Italian sausage you've heard about all your life, the Italian beef you've heard about all your life. Hey, your grandfather, your dad talks about the old days in Chicago with the great Italian beef. Browns has it nailed the way that you grew up eating it, the way you grew up hearing about it. Maxwell Street Polish, heck, you don't even know where Maxwell Street is anymore. They moved it on us. But the Maxwell Street Polish at Browns for lunch, unbelievable. All the side orders. Let's go to Ponytail as a truck phone. Pony!
Oh, Murph, you're making me hungry.
Oh, Ponytail, I'm starving. Hey, what's your beef?
My beef is with all these Chicago teams that we know are very talented because we've seen the way these people perform. And they're expected to do very well at the beginning of a season, and then they go out and they fall flat on their face.
Yeah.
It's happened right now, last week with the Chicago Bulls.
Uh-huh.
It happened a couple months back with our beloved Chicago Bears. And it happened about 8-9 months ago with the Chicago Cubs. All these teams are expected to go out and win their division, win their conference, compete for a championship. And not only can they do that, they can't even get out of their own way before just making a mess of everything.
And God love the White Sox great year of 2005, and as a Cub fan, I was envious, but you know what? Repeating has a nice feel to it. I'd like to see a one-peat with the Cubs. Sox fans would like to see that thing turn around. And you know what? Let's start stacking, not victories. Let's start stacking some championships, Ponytail.
Oh, it'd be about time, huh?
I love it. Pony, good to hear from you.
All right, take care, man.
All right, that was good to hear from Ponytail. Now we go to Zeph from the car phone. Hello, Zeph.
Hey, what's going on, Murph?
Hey, Zeph, you are. What's your beef?
The big juicy beef for the Bears coaching staff. All year long, we just keep hearing the same story about the Bears are a running team.
And I think there was even a phrase I heard once about they come running off the bus.
Yeah, now they're under the bus.
Maybe they said that twice. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe twice. Maybe 55,000 times.
Yeah, and if that's true and they really believe it, why aren't they putting Orton in? Because when they had Orton in, the only thing they were letting Orton do was hand off. They didn't trust him to throw the ball.
We know the reason, Zeph, because someone told someone there to keep playing Grossman because he was the number one pick. Someone tells someone over there always who to play. They can deny it all they want. It's apparent that a lot of things besides on-the-field talent decide who is going to play. You know that. I know that. Orton will be starting. Hub Arkush predicted, probably the last 3 or 4 games, but they'll probably give Grossman a few more starts once they're mathematically eliminated. Zeph, good beef, buddy. Talk to you again, all right, man?
Later.
Appreciate it very much. Final couple beefs. Then we've got baseball talk, a hot stove. Cubs and Sox beat reporters going to check in. Brandon from Lisle, Illinois. Hello, Brandon.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Good. Brandon, what's your beef?
My beef is with Bulls management and them being so stupid to not bring in a superstar. I mean, I think that we know because we've had the biggest superstar ever in basketball, and he's brought us 6 championships in 8 years. I would think that they would know that we need a superstar to win a championship because this team, as it is, not nearly good enough to win a championship.
Well, there's very few superstars, and John Paxson has sniffed around at all of them. Let's hold back a little bit, another month, Brandon. Let's see what shakes out. But right now, these players have quit on John Paxson. Let's go next to, hey, it's my final beefer. It's Lonesome George from Skokie. Hello, George.
Hi, Mike. Boy, I got a beef about Halloween.
Halloween beef?
Yeah, Halloween. Last Wednesday, 2 little boys show up dressed up in business suits. Says, yeah, I'm Andy McPhail, and my buddy is Ed Lynch. I said, what are you talking about? We're masquerading as baseball executives. Scared the hell out of me.
Well, so, George, you're the best, man. Hey, I don't know if you've won in the last 60 days or not. If not, you're going to go visit my friends at Brown's. Oh, man, an Italian beef, an Italian sausage, the real Chicago way. Put them together. Call it a combo. The favorite of Brown's president, Frank Portillo. And check out brownschicken.com for the location nearest you. Maybe you want to order up that $49 football party special. Have everyone over to your place for Saturday football, Sunday football. Heck, have them over